Tim Boris from Fresh Wellness Group. Today we're going to talk about the number one mistake that people make when setting resolutions, well, or any goal for that matter. It's about mindset. And we'll talk about a few points and some of the common mindset mistakes that people make. The first one is short-term thinking. The most common goal is to lose weight. So people say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. And I already talked in another video about the whole losing weight side of it and the issues along with that. But losing 10 pounds might be a milestone along your journey, but people get so fixated on that one goal, they forget to think longer term. Because there are a lot of ways we can accomplish a short-term goal, but only some of them are going to set us up for success in the long term. This is the whole reason behind why diets don't work, because they're short-term thinking. People go on a restrictive diet, they reach their goal, and then they're like, wow, that was hard work. They stop doing what they were doing that got them results, and of course, the weight comes back. Same thing with fitness. People jump into a fitness program, and they work their butt off for a month, 6 weeks, maybe even 2 months, and then it's just they haven't set themselves up for success, and so they can't keep up their habits and the routine, and they go back to doing what they were doing before, which was what got them out of shape and overweight in the first place. So that short-term thinking is a huge one. The second mistake that people make around mindsets is not learning from the mistakes they've made in the past. Mistakes are great as long as we learn from them. But when it's Groundhog Day and you keep repeating the same mistakes, that's the challenge. Every year at this time, people make their resolutions to get fit and lose weight. And by mid-February, most of them are long forgotten. Next year, same thing. I'm going to get fit this year. This year, I'm really going to do it. But they don't learn what the challenges were. Getting some coaching, getting some help, enrolling in a program, something that's longer than a couple weeks, or a short-term program that gives you the tools and skills that you need to move on from that is really important. And the short-term thinking is, again, where people think of their journey as a sprint. And so they're only thinking this far ahead. Whereas it's actually a series of short sprints, because you're going to have little milestone goals along that, but in a longer journey, a longer marathon. One of the most common questions I ask people is, hey, great, you want to lose weight. Do you want to keep that weight off? And they all look at me like I'm silly. And they're like, yeah, of course I do. If you want to keep it off, you're going to do different things than if you just want to lose it, like a boxer or wrestler that has to make their weight category. Put you in a rubber suit and in a sauna on a bike, and you'll sweat it off, and then you'll gain it back the next day as soon as you rehydrate. That's not what people want. So we want to make lifestyle changes rather than these restrictive plans that you see all over the place. Pills, powders, potions, shakes, pre-made meals that are in a package and freeze-dried like the astronauts have in the space station. That's not sustainable. It's not something that's enjoyable, and it's not something that's going to get you the long-term results. So finding a plan, finding a coach, finding a solution that can help you, we'd love to help if you want, but think about those bigger picture things and enjoy the process. If you're making these changes for the rest of your life, and these are going to be lifetime healthy habits that you're building, enjoy the process. And that goes to the last point, is reward yourself and celebrate success. You don't just have to celebrate when you reach your end goal or reach some milestone. Celebrate the daily wins, the habits, the behaviors that you do each day, even the smallest things. When you get up in the morning and do a bit of movement before you get ready for work, celebrate that. And we want to celebrate in a positive way. If we are cooking healthy food for us and making our lunch, we don't celebrate by having a quart of Haagen-Dazs, because that's not taking us further from our goals. Now, with that being said, if you want to have some ice cream, that should be part of your process. I'm a huge fan of having sustainable goals and a process along the way, not restricting certain things. Now, if you're anaphylactic to nuts or something, don't go out and eat nuts because you like them. It's a medical challenge. But if there's nothing wrong with having a piece of cake, a piece of pie, or dessert, or something that most people think is bad food. Have it. Just don't have it all the time. And if it's over the long term not taking you closer to your goals, think about why you want to maybe avoid that. If it doesn't make you feel good, think about why you want to avoid it. So those are the things around mindset that are such common mistakes that people make. If I can help you out, well, I know I can help you out reach your goals. If you're ready to make that change and finally invest in some coaching, I would love to help. Reach out, DM me, freshfitness.ca, and we'll see you soon.